Thank you, Burb, for that fun Game Boy Color Castlevania 2 run. Although I feel like you're a little controversial on saying that's the appropriate Castlevania 2, but you know what? Everyone's different, to each their own. We all love something. It looks like we're going to be about ready to close the bid war here on the Castlevania 3 route. Barring any very last minute things here, it looks like we are going to have a Trevor percent, any percent run. So I do want to thank the people for the support of Sith late. You know, she came in hard. She ended up being the runner-up, but you know what? The support was there. That's what we like to see. Our new favorite color commentator, Laws Cards Fan 23, popped in with $52. It says, great job on the Castlevania race today, SPD Wolf and Freeland, and good luck to Burb on the Castlevania 2 Belmont's Revenge run. Wow, Laws, your heart is as smooth as your dulcet tones. Coming up next, we do have the Castlevania 3 NES any percent run, as we just said. Freeland is going to be running that game. And Freeland also donated $5 to say $5 for pole vaulting runs. Thanks, Freeland, and good luck coming up here. If you're just popping into the stream, you are watching Pixels for Peace. We're doing a fun little marathon here to support Save the Children. We appreciate you being here. Just a reminder of what Save the Children stands for. Every day, 15,000 children die before their 5th birthday, mostly from preventable causes. Save Children wants to do whatever it takes to ensure that all children survive, learn, and are protected through 3 global goals by the year 2030. Number 1, no child should die from preventable causes. I think everyone can agree with that. Number 2, all children should have access to a quality basic education. And number 3, no child should be a victim of violence. And that's why we're here today. Alrighty, we are joined by freeland1787 to run Castlevania 3. We're going to be doing the Trevor route. You ready, Freeland?
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Show us what you got. Good luck.
Alright, so welcome to Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse, the prequel/sequel to Castlevania 1, in which the game is pretty much the same as the... Pretty much the same as Castlevania 1, except the stages are longer. Just imagine Castlevania 1, except stretched out twice as long. So we're going to be doing the Trevor-only route. So when I say go, we're going to start the timer. And when I say time, we'll stop it, of course. So go. So we're going to, as I mentioned, Trevor-only route. We're going to be only playing as this game as Trevor Belmont, our main character here. He only does 3 things: jump, whip, and damage boost. So pretty much the speedrun tech is not too much different from Castlevania 1. However, the routing is a little bit different than the first game. You can see there's a lot more vertical platforming sections in this game than CV1. Stairs are a much bigger problem in this game. So we're gonna grab this holy water here. This is gonna be I'm gonna be carrying the holy water all the way through stage 9. And the reason for that is because it's the best sub-weapon in the game by far. Especially when I get a shot multiplier to go with that holy water. So we're gonna hit. So in order to build up for a multiplier, I have to hit as many hitboxes, candles, and enemies with the holy water sub-weapon in order to get that drop. So if you have any donations to read, you can read one. In this screen, there's not much going on. Oh, no. Alright, so we should pick up a double on the next screen. We're gonna jump down here and we're gonna do a double damage boost here off this Fleeman. Make sure to jump before you do it. Otherwise, this Fleeman will not behave properly. So there's a double. Hit that bone pillar to get your triple, and we got our first enemy drop of the game. And with each enemy drop, you become closer to a sub-weapon drop in this game. And I believe the number is every 5th drop is a sub-weapon. It's a mechanic that Kutsushita figured out not too long ago, and now we can... And it's particularly important for this category, since Trevor Belmont can use pretty much every sub-weapon in the game. But we don't want to use anything other than holy water. Until Dracula. And we'll... After melting that boss with holy water, we're going to do a little campfire pose. Alright, so one of the new mechanics in Castlevania 3 is the branching pathway. We're going to take the lower route to the forest instead of the upper route to the clock tower, because the clock tower is only required for 2 runs. For this game, any percent and the full game grant run. Which we're not doing. So we're going to take the forest route. Like I said, my drop count is 1. This ghost will make it 2. And depending on how many drops I get from the owl screen could determine if I'm getting a sub-weapon in level 3 or level 4. Of course, if you were taking the grant route, you wouldn't go through this screen. In fact, the 2 routes don't converge until on the other side of the stairs, so you'd be starting here. But if you're taking the Trevor, Belmont, the Alucard, or Cypher route, you'd be going this way. So, here's our good old friend, the birds. Gotta be careful because not only can they knock you into a pit, but also the threat of a drop. So far, we've been doing good so far. Alright. Alright, health's pretty optimal. If I can get out of here with at least 8 health, I did pretty good. Although the, only the Alucard route where is health that more important because frogs. But we're not going to be taking the Alucard route, so we don't have to worry about them. Taking a couple damage boosts here from the bone pillars. It's faster than killing them. Okay, good boost. In the Alucard route, I would be taking the meat on this screen, but the Cypher Trevor route is a lot more tame on the other side of this door. So we get our second branching pathway. This is the big branch between all the runs. The Alucard route will go straight, in the any percent route will go down, but we're not doing those routes, so we're going to go straight, take the top path. Alright. Basically all I have to do is not die. It's, to get to Cyclops. Unfortunately, there's not too many hazards in this part of the stage. We're gonna take the safe jump here and just burn that balloon pod there. Ah. I jumped too early, so I clipped the ledge. No, not clipped, I landed on it. That's okay. Just have to watch my drop count. I believe we're still only at 2. Only need 3 hearts for Cyclops, the boss of this stage. Because Holy Water pretty much wrecks every boss in the game. Except Dracula, because his hitbox can't be tethered to the holy water, to a holy water throw in phase 1 or 2. Unfortunately, our Cyclops friend here decided to suck and not give me a charge pattern, and I'm in trouble. That's not good. Hashtag blame Cyclops. Because that's all I can say. I can't say. I would say something else on stream in this situation. Alright. We'll just take a damage boost here. There's a meat. I'm gonna have a short whip for Cyclops. That's gonna limit my reach. Alright, so we'll grab the ledge. And we're also going to be handicapped until stage 5 as a result of dying to Cyclops. I don't even get a chance to pick up a cross. Alright, so after being Cyclops, we free Cypher from her stone prison. But we're going to leave her behind. And then by mashing A, we can actually get through out of here faster. And we're onto the ghost ship. Or as I like to... I have another name for this ship that's probably not PG either. Alright, so I'm going to grab the axe at the start of the stage. Okay, grab my whip upgrade so I can actually hit things from a distance. Take this guy out. And like with the holy water, I'm going to try and build up a multiplier with the axe, because that's all I got at my disposal. I have to hit 10 candles or enemies with 10 hitboxes with the sub-weapon. So there's my double. I'm not going to take the damage boost there because I want to hit that ghost with the... Hit the ghost with the axe so I can build up a multiplier. Should be close to a triple now. So then we have our first significant platforming section here. There's our triple shot. We got descending platforms here. This won't be the first time you see it. In fact, all the platform mechanics in this stage you'll see again in stage 7. All of them. Alright, so that's our third drop. I'm gonna grab this big art here. And we're gonna take on Medusa here. And with careful timing, of course, you just throw axes and kill her. Like you would in the Grant route. Get over here. I have a little less courage when I don't have holy water. Alright. Kill you too. So that's 4. The next drop is going to be a sub-weapon drop. So I should be wary of a knife or a clock drop here. Especially since our good old friend the birds have a tendency to drop things. As I mentioned before, we have seesaw platforms now. And now we're on the bird screen. I'm gonna have to pick up some hearts for the boss. Although my health is a little bit less than optimal. Ah, that bird's gonna troll. Have I mentioned that birds suck? If I haven't... There you go. There's your example. Bird was guarding the stairs. I was trying to grab it. I got hit instead. Ah. Alright, since I don't have a sub-weapon, we're gonna have to go this way. Can't take the boost. Grab that. Double shot in the block. Okay, 17. That should be enough hearts, even though I don't have a triple shot multiplier. So I'm going to have to be a little bit more dependent on my whip. Oh, I should have just kept whipping. Fortunately, the damage doesn't scale. Damage in this game will scale up based on what stage you're on. So, stages 1 through 3, you take 2 damage. 4 through 7, you take 3, and then last 3, you take 4 damage. We're gonna take out Cyclops the way I intended to in the previous stage. Gotta be careful, I'm one-shotable now. By that hammer. Gonna dump all our carts here so I have a faster countdown. But now it's important that I get the damage boost at the start of the next stage since I can't really deal with the threat at the beginning. So we're now in stage 5, or as I like to say, we're dealing with Stair Boss. Stair Boss the stage. Alright, got the boost, that's good. It's a tight window boost, second one's not as tight as the first. So normally I would have Holy Wire come up through here, so I'm gonna have to take this a little safe, because I don't have the optimal sub-weapon. For one, oh, but it's only for one enemy that I have to change tactics for. It's just that one. I would just keep going and let the Holy Water kill it. So, we have our good old friend the Axe Knight here. We're gonna take a damage boost. I got the high axe pattern, so I decided just to take the long way instead of trying to manipulate the low axe. So when I said we're screwed to level 5, this is why. There's our Holy Wire, I got it back. We're gonna use the auto scroller to get our multiplier back to triple. Deal with him. And this is where we get to count the drops. So we're at 1. I think the drop count resets after death. 2. And when I say drops, I mean hearts, multipliers, everything. So, oh, no, it doesn't reset when you die. Or it did reset when it died. Alright, so that's a double. So I need to kill 2 more knights with it. My count will be 2. As well, towards the next sub-weapon. Nope. I'm still short. I'm still short 1, Please don't drop. Thank you. Alright, there we go. That'll take care of our multiplier problem. Alright, we're gonna do damage boost if he gets me the high axe. If I get low axe, I'm just gonna blast him down with Holy Water. Okay, 3. Drop count's now 3. So I'm anticipating something in level 6. Of course, we're going through here, this bone pillar screen. I probably could attack that whole fireball more aggressively, but I've already died too many times in this game. Everyone say hello and goodbye to JC's favorite bird. Blink and you'll miss him. So now we're at the end of stage 5, we're going to deal with Frankenstein. Like CB1, total joke fight. I'd actually say this fight's easier. carrying a triple shot multiplier, and also the holy water stacks damage. Alright, so stage 6. This is probably low-key my least favorite stage in the game. Because of water physics. Oh wait, no, that's not true. Stage 9 is worse. Whatever. I'm not even upset about like stopwatch drop there. I can pick up holy water in the next screen. Duck there to make sure the birds didn't troll. Alright, instead of boosting, I'm gonna take out this bone pillar. So I can get a double shot. And we should get a triple shot at the Axe Knight. Or maybe not. Just have to kill one more enemy to get a triple shot when it drops. Of course, one thing you'll also be you might also notice is I'm whipping when I'm taking a large fall. And that's so I cancel the landing animation. No, that's not how this room's supposed to go. There we go. Supposed to damage boost off the Axe Knight, but I forgot to stun him first. So of course now we have the most difficult stage in screen, stage 6. Bottomless pits over water, and you have... Okay, we got past the drop. You're guaranteed at least to drop one drop in stage 6 because of so many enemies that can drop. Altogether, you got so many Axe Knights, Bone Pillars, and of course you got Fishmen. So I also have a lot of hearts, so we're gonna dump them. You know, for the... Alright, we're gonna get the 2-cycle. At least something went good in this run. I'll say at least one thing went good in this run, and I can hang my hat on that. 2 cycles a very difficult quick kill of that particular boss. The standard kill is the 3 cycle where you damage boost and take the you stand there, take the damage, and deal with the second head in 2 cycles. Alright, another difficult platforming section coming up. We got moving platforms, and we're gonna skip most of this screen by exploring them, although I'm not 100% de-rusted on visual cue. And of course I get it, because marathon luck. Alright, so we got the platform skip right there, but I took damage. So I may have to pick up the meat, depending on how the next screen goes. Ow, blasted Fleeman. And of course we also got a drop. I think my drop count is now 3. Four. This guy's gonna drop. Okay, now we got Axe Knights. Oh. Apparently I'm not well versed in the physics of this game. So we're gonna have to grab the safety meat here. I cannot take a hit from the Cyclops. I might have considered going if, and only if, I didn't take that silly damage. And of course I missed the 5-pixel jump. It actually isn't as hard as it sounds. Oh boy. Just get me out of here. Well, we're resetting the stage. Do a game over, so I'll have Holy Water back. At least I'll have that for me. Damn it, this is not supposed to be the other difficult stage 7 is supposed to be Alucard. I apologize for that remark. And of course I missed the platform cycle, so we gotta wait for it. Yeah, I'm just lost cycling. This blasted fuzzball is moving at a rate faster than I can get on these platforms. And we're gonna take another death, because why not? Alright. Let's play in the wall. We'll take out that bone pillar. And we're back here. Not sure what my drop count is, though. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we're back to 1. Alright, with full health I am skipping the meat this time around. And I'm gonna get that I'm gonna get that jump. I don't know why I missed it. That's one of those 1 in a million type fails. Alright, let's do it right this time. That's how it's supposed to go. Of course, we have a final section of birds and skeletons blood skeletons. We're just gonna whip them. 4. Now I'm in trouble. Oh wait, now I'm at 4. I think. I think I'm due for a drop. I'm not sure. We got a little auto-scroller here. We're gonna try not to get caught. This is one of those auto-scrollers. If you're too high on the ceiling, the game will kill you. Although it's not an issue in stage 7, it can be a problem in the final stage. The auto-scroll in the final stage. Pick up this mummy. And please charge, Cyclops. Don't be a jerk 3 times in a row. Hooray! Grab this heart here, which the block also breaks when I deal a final blow to Cyclops' head. Well, at least that boss fight went decently. The stage was left to be desired. So now we're at the point where all the routes will meet up here in stage 8. Damage scales up to 4. And other fun stuffs. Oh, crap baskets. I blame Alucard. And I'm talking about the Castlevania character of Alucard, of course, not the streamer. Up, stairs. If you're near the stairs, it will grab you. And it's much more aggressive in doing so than previous titles. Alright, I'm gonna have to grab an axe. And I can pick up holy water on this stage and carry a double shot. Get a double shot holy water pretty easily. Alright. Good. Kill you. 12 hearts, I should be good to go. That skeleton. This room is doable with axe. It's really tight though. Alright, let's see if I can get a successful damage boost here. Away from the throw. No. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm going to be dead. Unless I do this. Alright, so that takes care of the cross, so I got my double. I can take out death with double, but we're gonna grab a triple shot. And also my count resets to 0 because of the cross drop from the blob. And unlike in CV1, we're actually gonna kill death first try with holy water. Can't kill him with the cross. And I can explain while the death fight, well, death 2, well, death second phase fight starts, because that fight's pretty easy. I also have a lot of hearts. And sometimes the jump button doesn't work on your controller. Alright, down he goes. Death is allergic to holy water. Especially in the classic Vanias, the NES Castlevanias. So we're just gonna burn him instead of throwing... burn Death's giant skull with holy water. Can't throw crosses at it because it's immune to the hit, it'll just reflect it. Won't deal damage, but it'll reflect it. Now we're into stage 9. Welcome to Fleeman Alley of Castlevania 3. We're gonna try and avoid getting drops, although our drop count started at 0, so we would need 5 drops in order to get a sub-weapon. We just use the holy water to bat the Fleeman away. Makes good for good Fleeman repellent. Now we're coming up onto 9-2, which is the second hardest room, and the second hardest room in this route. Although I'd say it's the hardest room to do. It's the second hardest room to do fast. We're gonna try and do it fast. Not this room, but the next one. I've already failed. Nothing I can do there. Alright. Take it safe. We'll just whip the fireballs. Grab this heart. I would consider taking damage boost, but too dangerous with as much health as I have. We're going to grab the safety meat as well at the end of the auto-scroller. Alright, I also need to keep a tab on my drop count. I'm going to try and force a double drop. Up. Let's take it. We're going to take this drop, and there's a legitimate reason for it. First, we're going to whip that skeleton. And show off the auto-whip feature in this game. I got plenty of hearts. What I'm going to do is I'm resetting my sub-weapon multiplier to 1. On purpose, so I can get a double shot at the end of this stage. And then I can manipulate a triple shot axe at the beginning of the next. It's in the Alucard route as well. The world record for this category does this if you're lucky enough to get a drop count. Although I have to be careful about my drops now. Okay, there's my double. That's all I need. I need to make sure I don't accidentally get a triple shot in the next screen. So I gotta watch what I'm hitting with it. Or I have to force a triple shot drop and not fall down to my death. That's gonna be a painful time loss. Since I have to do the auto-scroller from the start again. So I gotta wait for that fuzzball to come around so I can hit the holy water candle just like last time. Same idea. I just have more health this time. I would still prefer the meat. Over the 1 minute time loss of screwing up this auto-scroller.
You alright if I read a couple of quick donations while you catch back up?
Yeah, we're almost out of here.
We'll be quick. We got No Diggity One, our good friend here, donates $20 and says, Spear Guy for President 2020. I can think of worse people to vote for. And Tubes X with $20.
My vote is for the Marte Parte. It's a joke. It's a joke that might go over people's heads. Heads if you're not a Diamondbacks fan.
Cubs for life.
Boo. Alright, so I don't have my multiplier. We'll get it here. Death to all birds. That's one platform we can all agree on. Alright. I need to not hit anything else here. Alright, if you have a second donation, you said you had a second donation, go ahead and read that.
Oh, it was just, we got $20 from Tubes X as well. He didn't, they didn't leave a comment. However, I believe all these donations are going towards Eric for the Castlevania Bloodlines run.
Because pole vaulting is more fun than rope swinging.
To each their own, I'm not here to judge.
Alright, so we took care of Doppelganger. Holy Water, stun lock him into the wall, and then go ham on him. That's pretty much the strat. If you don't have Holy Water, you're screwed. Type ordeal, although I have killed him with the cross. It's not fun. I guess we're not getting the triple shot axe here. We'll have to wait until, 8-2. We got another auto-scroller here. Top-down one. So what I'm going to do is stay at the top of the screen to try and despawn as many Medusa heads and reduce the amount of load on this console here. And reduce the amount of lag. And also play my favorite game of Whip a Medusa head. Or I can just get hit by one. Okay, don't do what I did on the Alucard run. And that's literally fall to my death. I've been falling to too many deaths today. Duck. I can manipulate another triple shot. And apparently I can't avoid this drop. So, we're gonna have to do the old school double shot manip. And I'm gonna pull a JC here, I'm not grabbing the meat. Okay, we're grabbing the meat. That's not good. For multiple reasons. I'm gonna hit that candle. Hit this one, that's 2. I need to hit 10 things with this axe. It's a good thing I grabbed the meat because I took that damage straight back. And I'd rather have the extra hearts. 3. Alright, I should be good to go now, as long as I hit every candle on the lead up to Dracula. I should have a double shot in the last candle. I only need about 3 more hearts. Do a little quick turnaround here so the axe gets off the screen faster. This actually used to be the world record strat for getting axe multiplier on Dracula. And I already screwed up the fight. So we'll just let Dracula teleport. And of course, I just made a bad fight go worse. Alright. But it does give me a little bit... It gives me a more optimal setting for Drac 2. To take the 3rd cycle. If this game would let me jump. Alright, one more. Alright, Drac 3. I hate this fight, by the way. Moving platforms, lasers, and... This is a 2-cycle. Tried to throw an axe too early. Alright, so at least the Drac fight wasn't terrible. The rest of the run... Garbage. And... time. Well, that's... So what was the final time? I'm pretty sure it starts with a 4.
Final time right now, as it stands, 36:32.4.
Okay, that's a lot better than I anticipated. A lot better than I thought it would be. And somehow underestimate, despite the fact I died on pretty much every stage. In every way possible. Of course, we get our Trevor Belmont exclusive ending as he's taking the pee off the cliff, like our good buddy, like his great grandson does in CV2. In CV2 Belmont's Revenge. And his great grandson, of course. Of course, we have our credits here. It's pretty much the, and you have your, which also has your name screen at the end, so you see P4P at the end. So anyway, thanks everyone for having me for both the Castlevania 1 and the Castlevania 3 runs. Both the runs didn't go as well as I hoped, but it's marathon luck. Sometimes it just doesn't go the way you expect it to go.
That's putting it lightly. Could have been a lot worse.
I'm not sure how a lot worse that CV3 run could have been from an execution standpoint.
All I know is you're 3.5 minutes underestimate, and that you did a lot better than I would have done. Another big thanks to freeland1787 for that beautiful Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse run. That was the Trevor route that people paid to see.